We start at 4:30 with Indiana's crackdown on crime. Today, Governor Braun's administration touted what they call major gains when it comes to keeping Hoosiers safe over the last year.
More drug raids, drunk driving arrests also up. Meanwhile, the number of deadly car accidents down 8%. I sat down with the governor today to talk about what he believes is behind those numbers. When you look at all of this, all these numbers, what stands out to you?
I think the one most palpable would be overdose deaths. That's reaching into every nook and cranny of your state.
Governor Braun pointed to a 60% drop in the number of overdose deaths last year, from nearly 1,600 people who died in 2024 to 562 just 1 year later. The drop thanks in part, he says, to an increase in drug raids. State police used what they call advanced investigative tools, including wiretaps, to dismantle drug rings. As a result, opioid seizures increased by 117%. Almost 1,400 pounds of cocaine confiscated, too.
That is significant.
Braun says it's also thanks to the federal crackdown at the U.S. border.
And I think when that happened, it gave all states the ability to kind of like quit chasing its tail because there was so much of it. So many times in the past, we've tried to constrict supply, but it's never been done in recent times with a secure border.
Meanwhile, as lawmakers return to the State House this week, there is a proposal that would have state police potentially take over enforcing a part of downtown Indianapolis. It would also allow Governor Braun to appoint a special prosecutor to handle criminal cases in that area. Felicia, I asked the governor if he supports that idea. You'll hear what he told me coming up at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, both of those ideas really interesting. He and Republican lawmakers have been critical of the criminal justice system in Indy for some time now, vocal about it.
Yeah, although it was just about a week ago, you may remember, that the police chief here in Indianapolis said we are a safer city than we were 5 years ago and than we were last year. 20% drop in criminal homicides in Indianapolis. There it is on the screen right there. 18% drop in robberies, 15% drop in property crime. He said, do we have more work to do? Absolutely. But clearly, major local gains there in Indianapolis as well. So we'll talk more about this coming up tonight at 5.
Yeah, I remember the chief also said something, you know, how your perspective is reality, because people don't necessarily feel that way, even though the numbers reflect that.
So and that's why they really have wanted to come out and talk about these numbers and show them and talk about what they're doing.
Yeah.